How you feeling? You ready for tonight?
I am. The room we've never been in before. It's cafeteria at the elementary school, so it's a lot shorter. The ceilings are shorter. The type of system we have, it can really throw sound in big gymnasiums. So I'm interested to see how it's going to sound tonight.
Yeah, I can't wait. Hello all, we are here setting up for a school dance, a homecoming dance. We are going to look at what goes into setting up all of our DJ equipment, and we'll see how it turns out. Wow, look at this contraption. That is just a beaut. Has all of our lights, light stands. We can carry everything in one go. It really makes his life a whole lot better.
Oh yeah, saves about 9 trips.
The unveiling. You look at all that. Wow. So you got everything in this one cart?
Everything but the speakers.
It's so
I'll
nice.
figure out how to get those to fit in here too.
Wow, it's coming together really fast. I feel like I'm missing some of my shots here. It just all sets up almost instantly. I look at one thing, turn around, and there's a whole booth set up now. As we're setting all this up, do you mind telling me, why do you do this?
The DJ or the kindness group part? The DJ?
Yeah, why do you volunteer your time?
So I've always had a passion for music. It actually started with this man right here, my brother. He had a S10, it was a lowrider. It was back in the late 90s, early 2000s. I'd say more the late 90s. He was trying to put a stereo in that truck. And the lowrider, you know, that kind of epitomized my teenage years, going and watching Fast and Furious and stuff like that. I was just really into music. He was struggling with putting the radio in, and I had no idea what I was doing. So he went to the house to cool down a little bit, and while he was in there, I started touching wires together. And if it blew up, I was just going to pretend like I didn't ever touch it. But to my surprise, it started working, and it gave me a fascination with electronics. So I went to school for computer repair, Cisco networking, website development. And behind the scenes, I was kind of messing with soldering wires together, putting in car stereo systems. And I was trying to figure out, after we formed the kindness group, what my role was going to be. And we were at an event, and we had to scream across the parking lot to get people's attention. And I looked at Mike Sims, our chairman, and I said, man, it'd be nice if we had a little PA system like this guy over here had. He was playing guitar and singing, just to make announcements. And he said, yeah. Hey, you know what? I bet we can make some money with it too. We could probably go do a dance or something like that. And I said, well, if we're going to do that, we're going to need a big stereo, and we're going to need a lot of lights. And he said, go big or go home. So we started putting it together. We had a sound system donated to us. And my love came back to me for electronics and making things work with each other, diagnostics. And we put the sound system together. And I really don't have an explanation as to why we love being in the schools with the kids so much, but it just, to me, it completes me to give back to the children who are going to take over, when I get older and I'm gone.
Yeah, the next generations.
They get to step into where I'm at, and hopefully them seeing what I'm doing, it might motivate them or encourage them to pursue something in electronics. And who knows, maybe they'll be running one of these for a big band one day.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's really nice to hear those heartfelt stories, and everyone that is in the kindness group or the DJ group, everyone has a reason they do it. It's not for money, it's not for anything else, it's solely for a specific reason. It's really awesome how fast that they're able to set up and tear down at these events. We've only been here maybe an hour, and of that we've only been setting up for like 20-30 minutes, and we're probably 15 minutes from being completely done with our setup. We expect people to start arriving at this event in about an hour's time. We make sure we have some leeway. You never know what really can come up. There could be unexpected problems of any kind. So we're having issues with one of our cables and we're troubleshooting it. This is just something that can come up on any DJ event, and it's something that they have to be well versed and use their troubleshooting skills to figure out. We are probably about, I would say, 40 minutes to the event, so it can really be a time crunch sometimes to get some of these issues solved and to figure out what's going on, but it's all something that happens during these events and something you need to be prepared for. I'm really excited to be here and a part of this team. I mean, these guys have done so many events for Jefferson County and the surrounding communities. They've done weddings, parties. Give me a few other examples of some of the events you do.
Kindness group sponsored family fun days, weddings, a lot of them, school dances, Sweet 16 birthday parties, regular birthday parties. We even have vouchers that we give away to people who are less fortunate and want to have a memorable birthday or a memorable wedding that they can't afford. We'll do it for free. So we've done a few of those as well. I've played awesome at the senior center at River Terrace downtown. Assisted living, they have their own homes, but it's like a neighborhood, a block party. We set up and the seniors came out and danced to 60s, 70s, and 80s music. We did that for free as well.
And your all system here is also set up so that you can do events completely for free for the Kindness Jefferson County nonprofit organization as well, right?
Yes, that's correct.
And how does their connection to this DJ group, what does that mean?
Their connection to this group, I am the vice chairman at Kindness Jefferson County. When we, like the story I was telling earlier, when we do these events for the corporate companies, Christmas parties, things like that, the people who can pay us, we take that money and we put it into the Kindness Jefferson County's bank account. And that's not for us to pay rent with, that's not for us to go buy things for the Kindness group. That's to help people who are in the community who are in need, less fortunate. They can't afford their groceries, or we just paid somebody's light bill. We replaced a deck on somebody's house. All that money, not all of it, but all of the money that we raise, we give to the account that pays for those things. And all we do for the DJ side, monetary wise, is we keep 25% of the proceeds from all the paid events, and that's what buys all of this sound equipment. And we did 45 events roughly and $16,000 last year. So 25% of $16,000 bought most of what you see here, plus we get donations. Those donations are strictly for this, so we don't take any money away from people in the community who are in need. But this is just a way for us to make money and help people. Hopefully it'll better their lives.
Yeah, guys, everything, all the events that the DJ group does for Kindness Jefferson County, it goes back to our community and really helps support a community with some kindness. In today's age, we all know everyone needs a little bit more kindness. I really can't express how excited I am to be a part of this team. These guys have done so many events for our community in Jefferson County. We're talking like school dances, weddings, parties, just about anything that you can do with music. So Kindness Jefferson County DJ has multiple options for if there's an emergency going on. Can you show me some of those?
Yeah, so we got the lights going. Right now the room is empty, but let's pretend that all the kids are here. There's a seizure out on the floor, or somebody fell and is hurt, or there's a physical altercation. I need to let the staff know right away so I can use my microphone and tell them, I've got a medical emergency in the middle of the room. I can hit this button right here. Let me turn the music up. So we got the music going. I can just hit this. It kills the music instantly. Now we need to be able to see to deal with the medical emergency. So there's a button right here that says blinder. I'm going to ask James to point it out in the middle of the room. If I was to hit this button, watch what happens. Now we can deal with the medical emergency because we can light it up. And if we get that taken care of and we're ready to go back, watch how quick this is. All I got to do is put my finger here and here. So the lights are going to go out and the music's going to come back on. 1, 2, 3.
Wow, awesome. We have a lot of these accessibility features that we make sure we're ready because we got all these lights. Who knows who's susceptible to epileptic seizures or whatnot. It's just good to be ready for anything that can happen because anything can and will happen. And it's amazing that he's thought of these ahead of time, so we're ready for it.
Check, 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 check. There it is. Check.
We are only minutes away from people arriving and we have the lights going and it looks awesome. Take a look. The dance floor, it's all lit up. All the lights are going. We got our music going. This is gonna be a great party. I love it. I'd say that went pretty well.
Yeah.
All things considered.
Yeah, a few hiccups. At the beginning, we had that cable failure. So we couldn't use the Bluetooth. I had to do a cable, but that's why I had it hooked up. I had it just laying right here. I always have a backup plan. So we was able to get through that pretty quick. The music sounded great. The bass was phenomenal. The kids were dancing all night, as you've seen. And I think they're going to go home and sleep real well and give us a call back. I do want to point out that the 2025 class seniors gave us a thank you card, and I'll give it a few seconds for you to read it.
Awesome. That's so nice. It's always nice to hear thank you for all that you do. And
yeah, so a lot of people, like I said earlier, you see lights twinkling, you don't realize that it takes a lot of controls and pushing buttons and moving levers. The music, you're constantly, turning knobs and stuff to keep it sounding good. There's some songs that are recorded super low, so you got to turn the volume up. The next song is really loud, and you got to turn it down, and you got to adjust the bass. And so there's a lot of work behind it. So if you're ever at an event, even if it's not ours, you're at an event, you see a DJ or a band, and you see the sound technician in the back, go out and thank them for what they do, because they're the ones that really put on the show.
awesome. Well, with that being said, we are going to start tearing down and getting all of our gear packed up into our trailer. So thank you for, being with us for this and seeing what it takes to set up and tear down at our events. Alright, we're all packed up, we're ready to go. I know we're all tired. I just wanted to say thank you all our viewers for supporting us to do what we're doing in the community. If it wasn't for you all, we wouldn't be able to go to events like this. It's your all's kindness.
I'm not tired. Give me a call. Let's do it tonight.
Yeah, let's go. Woo!